Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I will share with you guys two business ideas that you can start up this 2024 and make good money for yourself. Make sure that you watch to the ending of this particular video so that you can be able to get real value for this particular video, because these two business ideas that I'll be talking about are two profitable business ideas that you can start up this 2024 and make good money for yourself. On this channel, we talk about business and making the money. If you are somebody that loves business and making the money, please subscribe, and please don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you. To my returning subscriber, you guys rock. So guys, let's dive into the video. The first business idea that we'll be discussing about is printing press business. This particular business is a very profitable business, and people into this particular business, they are already cashing out in millions from this particular business. But before you start up this particular business, there are things that you need to know before you start up this particular business. One, you need to make your market research. It is necessary that you make your market research. With your market research, you'll be able to know the in and out of this particular business. You'll be able to know what your competitors are doing right and what your competitors are not doing right, so that you can be able to apply them in this your business, so that you can be able to fill this gap before you start up this particular business. And with your market research, you'll be able to know the deep secret about this particular business. Another thing again that you also need to do before you start up this particular business is that you also need to do your basic training. It is very necessary. Even though that you want to employ services of experts, it's also necessary that you get basic training about this particular business so that you can be able to get knowledge about this particular business. Don't go into a business without you having no knowledge about that particular business. It will be very, very dangerous. It is necessary that you get a basic training before you start up this particular business. It is very, very necessary. Another thing again that you also need to know before you start up this particular business is that this particular business involves huge capital. So if you are thinking about starting up this particular business, take note of this. You also need equipment to start up this particular business. Equipment like the printing machine. You cannot start up this particular business without a printing machine. You need steady power supply, so you need to buy a plant. That's why I told you that this particular business involve huge capital to start up this particular business. It is necessary that you know all this before you start up this particular business. Before you go and buy this equipment, it is necessary that you go with somebody that has been into this business for a long time now. Somebody that can guide you to buy the right equipment. Don't go and buy this equipment yourself. It will be very, very dangerous, so that you will not make any mistake in this particular business, because these machines are very, very expensive. So it is necessary that you go with somebody that has been into this business, so that you will not make any mistake at all. So with your market research and your basic training, you'll be able to know all the equipment to start up this particular business. That's why market research and basic training is very, very important. These are two things that will make you to know the in and out of this particular business, all the things that are needed to start up this particular business. You also need a business plan to start up this particular business. Your business plan is like a guide. Your business plan will cover everything that you need in this particular business. So if you don't know how to draft a business plan, you can ask a professional to help you to draft this business plan. So it is necessary that you have a business plan before you start up this particular business. Your location is also very important in this particular business. If you choose a very bad location, it will be very, very disastrous. So it is necessary that you choose a very good location for this particular business. Not all locations that are suitable for this particular business. So you need to choose a location that has good access to the road and with good population. It is very, very important. And this particular business is more profitable when you start it in urban area. Another thing again that you also need to do before you start up this business, you need to register your business name. You need to register your business name with CAC. It is very necessary before you start up this particular business. So once you are done doing this, the next thing is for you to register with the necessary union of this pretty press. So once you are done registering with the necessary union, the next thing is for you to go to the local government and get the necessary permission needed to start up this particular business. You register there and take your receipt before you start up this particular business. At this stage, you need to hire competent workers, people that are expert in this pretty press business before you start up this particular business. Don't go hire lazy workers. You need to hire experts. You know that you are just starting up this particular business new. So it is very necessary that you hire capable hands before you start up this particular business if you really want to excel. So once you are done doing this, the next thing is for you to advertise, because you have competitors in this particular business. So for you to stand out, you need to do advertisement. You can advertise using your social media platform. You can advertise using your TikTok. You can advertise using your Facebook. You can advertise using your Instagram, etc. You can even advertise sharing flyers to your community that you'll be able to give them discount. If you're doing all this, you'll be able to attract more customers to patronize you. So this particular business, you can actually start up this particular business and make good money for yourself. Number two business idea, oil storage business. This is another good business idea that you can start up this 2024 and make good money for yourself. A lot of people are already cashing out from this oil storage business yearly. But one thing that you need to note about this particular business, if you want to do this business, you need to be very, very patient, because this is not the kind of business that you just start up and you start making money just like that. You need to be very, very patient. This kind of business usually make money yearly. All you need to do, you store this oil for a specific time, then you sell them. You buy this oil at a very cheaper price. So once the money goes up, you sell this oil and make good money for yourself. But before you start up this business, there are some things that you also need to know, which are very, very important. You need to know the type of oil, the various type of oil. You need to identify the one that you can store for a long time, because there are some oil you cannot store them for a long time. If you store them for a long time, they will get spoiled. So it is very necessary that you also make your market research before you start up this particular business. And it's very advisable that you are going to buy oil in the first place, you need to carry somebody that have been into this business for a long time now to be able to guide you. So all you need to do, you go to those villages that they normally produce oil in large quantity. You buy directly from the producer of this oil. Once you get to the time that oil is very expensive, then you can sell it. So you buy when oil is very cheap, and when oil is very expensive, then you sell and make your profit. This particular business is a very profitable business if you handle it well. But if you are a greedy person, you cannot make it in this business. For example, the oil is 2,000 naira and the oil get to 4,000 naira, and you don't want to sell. You want the oil to get to 10,000 naira before you sell. You might find out that later on the oil will even drop. So you don't need to be greedy in this type of business. Once the oil increase a little bit, then you sell your oil and you make good money for yourself. A lot of people are cashing out from this particular business. But if you are very greedy in this particular business, you will surely lose. But there are some years that it will favor you a lot. It all depends on you. If you know that you have the hobby, it means that if you have the mind, you can be patient. But if you know that you don't have the mind, you don't want to lose your capital, follow this procedure and I just told you now. It is necessary. Another way again that you can also do this business, you can also go and rent a plantation. You rent a plantation, then you'll be producing this oil by yourself, producing this oil and storing them yourself. This is another way that again that you can also do this particular business. This second option is more profitable than the first option, because you'll be the one producing this oil by yourself. This particular business already has its market. When you know that you want to sell your oil, you take it to the market and sell, and you cash out your money. So it's one good profitable business idea that you can start up this 2024 and make good money for yourself. You can start buying your oil by March. So guys, these are two business ideas and you can start up this 2024 and make good money for yourself. So guys, please guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye.